evening, everybody. Welcome again to the Casual Report for another episode 77, Jam, of the Casual Report today. Duo of today, Dan isn't very well, bless him, but then never mind that. Dan should be feeling very well because, ladies and gentlemen, hell is frozen over. Jam, do you know why? Jam's with me, ladies and gentlemen. Mate, you know why hell's frozen over. For 22 years, mate. Everton Football Club has finally won at Anfield, and I'm very happy. Mate, the amount of... Sorry to talk about football a minute. The sheer amount of piss this victory has boiled just makes it that much sweeter, mate. I mean, I tweeted out, when was it? Yesterday, all of the shit that wasn't around when... Yes, mate. A lot of the shit that wasn't around when the last time ever at Anfield. Super Smash Bros. Melee is one of them. That one hurts a bit, mate. First Lord of the Rings film wasn't a thing, and so on. The Game Boy Advance, you know what I mean? Advance. Yeah, not the DS. The Game Boy Advance wasn't. 1999 was the year. Yeah. Mate, it's just, I mean, they're littered with injuries, Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. Like, two of the main centre-backs are out. I don't think that's one of the main problems, because let's not forget, when Villa hit them for 7, they were in, so... I mean, it boils down to something's up at Liverpool, I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. They haven't won at home this year. This is absolutely shit. Jam, talk a minute. Why can't I hear you? I can hear you. Give me a second. What's going on? Mate. Do me a favour. Talk now.
Yes.
Oh, boom. Got it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. It's because it was coming through my speakers and not my headset, and it wasn't recognising it. I'm sorry.
Good catch, Jade.
Basically, talking shit about Liverpool. That's what we were doing. I assume one day. I mean, they're a good team. They'll be back.
Oh, no doubt. No
one would argue last year they were one of the best teams the Premier League's ever seen. No one's going to argue that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's sweet though. You know what I mean?
Social media has been a gold mine,
and they all fucking hate. They hate Richarlison as well. And the fact that he's.
Do you know what the weird thing is? Like, most of the Everton fans that I've seen are celebrating. Yes, I can't believe we've done it. There was no bad mouthing Liverpool.
No, it's like.
But on the other hand, the Liverpool fans like, oh, they're shit. They're on nothing. This is all they've got. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, chill. They won at your place.
If it was like we're not won at Arsenal for 22 years, I'm gonna fucking buzz off it, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? The fact that it was Liverpool is just a spice in the salad.
I had the displeasure of Tottenham finishing above Arsenal for the first time in 20
years. It was probably
4 million years.
Yeah,
like last season or the season before.
Mm-hmm.
I had to deal with it. I wasn't going to. I knew they were a better team at the time. I wasn't. Yeah,
that was the season. Tottenham were really good. Jam, friend, buddy, pal, brother from another mother, and all that. What have you been up to?
Well, I'll tell you what I will be up to.
Go on, lay it on me. Talk about this before the show. Lay it on me. Let's go.
So, this is my niece's Xbox controller.
Don't show the insides. Yeah. How's...
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it.
Can't really make it out, but I know what you're going to tell me.
The big chip. Oh, the big chip under there. A big chip under there. Open the battery pack up. Corroded batteries.
Makes people cringe, mate.
Now, bearing in mind, I've never owned an Xbox before, so... And here's the Xbox. It looks alright, but there's scuffs like here and stuff. Fair enough, she's 9 years old.
Is she 9?
Like that. She's 9.
Bloody hell.
And can turn it on and off. So you turn it on, light comes off, then it beeps and goes off again. I'm not too sure if there's a disc in here, which I might have to get out if it doesn't work. Oh, can I bring it round, see if you can fix it? Dropped it off this morning. Yeah, we spilled blackcurrant juice into the top of it. It's probably going to be a waste of my time trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could try and air it out, but even then, it's probably not going to work. Do you know what I mean?
It eventually
Just like
succumb to wall damage.
The only thing you'd recommend is just to take it all apart, leave it on the side for a day or two, let it all do its thing, and then put it back together, and then still probably not going to work because you probably fried something. But who knows? And in your pocket, new Xbox for your niece, mate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not buying it.
I know you're not buying it, mate.
And then I've not been playing a lot of games. Smash. I had to go to the Guilty Gear Strive beta.
Can we talk about the Guilty Gear Strive demo? Because it's just fucking marvelous in every way.
It's a beautiful game.
It's absolutely stunning. And
if you inject, just put Street Fighter 6 into that kind of theme, inject it into my veins.
Mm-hmm. I'm all in. I'm running because it's coming out in April, and so is Nier, so it's not.
It's not a stupidly expensive game though. 45 quid.
5 notes in it, yeah. So PS5, PS4, and PC. So do what you need to do there. I did the thing, opened it, played it for a bit. I did the tutorial, went online, played the game, won a game, turned it off, retired undefeated till the actual game comes out, and I get slapped about a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Did you just go as solo, or did you
played as May?
I played as May. The big anchor, mate. It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Played as May was really cool.
Yeah.
The doctory guy looks really cool.
Faust, or the other one. Faust is annoying. But yeah, he's cool.
Might be really cool.
I'm quite Guilty Gear Pro, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you are.
And it's got Robot Echo as well, which helps a lot.
Always.
What else have you been up to? Put Guilty Gear.
Rocket Assault.
Now, tell me about Rocket Assault. Did you tell me about this the other day?
Rocket Assault is Rocket League, same controls.
About the football, right?
You can fire rockets, speed running courses.
It's fun, right?
It's basically like, pardon?
It's fun. It's a good time.
It's addictive. One more game. I want to get 3 stars on everything.
I know you thrive on that shit, mate. I know it.
And I'm on this level where to get 3 stars, 1 star is you finish the level, which means there's keys in the level. You have to get each key to unlock the end of the level, which you go through a portal, then you finish it. That's 1 star. 2 stars is every target, so there'll be targets around. You got to shoot them as you're speeding through the level.
Right.
That's your 2nd star. We're doing that, and your 3rd star is doing it under a certain time.
Nice.
And I'm on this one where I can do everything but the time, because I don't know how to dodge aerial rockets.
Do me a favor. Learn how to.
It tells me how many times I've attempted the track.
How many times have you attempted the track?
147.
Mate, you're balls deep in that.
That's just 1 track.
One?
That's 1 track. But then I was like, I was tweeting the Rocket Assault guy, because there's only 1 guy that made it.
Yeah, I imagine he's some bloke with a few thousand Twitter followers. He's quite responsive.
No, it's just Rocket Assault Twitter account.
Oh, okay.
He tweeted out like, "Oh, well, what's your favorite level and stuff?" And I thought, "Well, this level 3-2, and I can't finish it. Well, I can finish it, but I can not dodge both the rockets at the same time, so I can't finish under the time." He's like, "Don't worry, when you get it, it's easy." I was like, "Cool, I'll get it."
I bet it is, mate. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably give it a go sometime. Is that what you've been doing? Anything else? Watching something, playing something? Did you watch the new WandaVision?
I did watch the new WandaVision, yes.
Where's your head at, mate? How would you feel?
Well, is this a spoiler-free zone?
No. Not spoil. We're going to spoil WandaVision if you want to turn us off. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're live, just mute us for a minute. I'll put my phone in the air. Go on.
Okay, so we know Monica is Spectrum. So that's cool.
That is cool. And
I can't. I'm not going to pretend I know about Agnes. But apparently, she is and has been in the MCU comics and stuff before.
I've forgotten her name.
I vaguely know about Spectrum.
Yeah.
I just had no idea that Monica Rambeau. I don't know if in the comics she was.
Something fishy about Agnes anyway. I think everyone was like so much fucking.
But I think that was really cool. It's cool casting.
I mean,
she seems like.
I'm just waiting. Sorry, don't unmute us. Mute us. Sorry, I'm just waiting for. Fantastic Four going to show up. That was what I thought. The bioscience person thing. I thought it was going to be Krasinski's Mr. Fantastic. Can't remember his real name.
I'd like to see John Krasinski in the MCU. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But who would you have for the other, like Human Torch, Invisible Woman, the thing?
From what I understand, there's a rumor going around that.
Everything's a rumor until it's true.
Is that like a Hunger Games girl? I can't remember her name. Jennifer Lawrence. Is that her name?
All right, yeah.
She's going to be Miss Thingy.
I can see that.
What a name? Invisible Woman, right?
Invisible Woman, yeah.
The thing, it's got to be The Rock. Just put The Rock in it, please.
He's doing Black Adam for DC, though.
Yeah, I don't care. Ryan Reynolds was.
You have to get John Cena.
Yeah. And then Human Torch. Chris Evans was got Human Torch.
Chris Evans.
Yeah. They're getting back in. I don't know what I'd have, to be honest. But it was
Imagine they did the Human Torch. Chris Evans was a Human Torch, and they started to introduce the multiverse. He was Captain America and the Human Torch.
That'd be funny. That'd be cool.
It won't happen, but that'd be very cool.
Yeah. Overall, do you like it?
Yeah.
Spoil the free zone now.
I just think once it's finished with, I think my mind will be settled.
Yeah.
I don't think we will not get all the answers at the end of it, because you know what MCU's like. You won't get the answers until the end of phase 4 or whatever.
Got all the TV shows to sell you. Of course they won't.
But I reckon that this will move into the next Doctor Strange film.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think
he's going to turn up at the end and say, "I've got something to sort out, lads."
I think Wanda is part of the new Doctor Strange film. I think she's like a support role or lead role with him.
She used to be a villain. She used to lose her fucking mind. I'm not sure how she plays out in the comics. I'm not going to pretend I've sat here and read them all. I haven't.
Like also face Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey's sick. Jean Grey's sick.
I'm intrigued to see it, and I'm itching for I know we're spoiler-free zone now. The relating film to see if she shows up.
You know, mate. We'll see,
because we haven't seen anything from that superhero other than Endgame and Infinity War, and until her own film. There's not been much about her, but apparently we get the second announcement for the second film this year.
Just to be honest, I'm just quietly waiting for Thor: Love and Thunder. To be fair,
Natalie Portman's supposed to be back in it, isn't she? She's been back in the. MCU.
Is it spoiled? She's in it. Darcy, whatever her name is. Can't remember her name. Sorry. The scientist girl was in Thor.
What, Love and Thunder?
No, but she's in this, so I imagine she'd probably pick up Love and Thunder. Maybe
she seems cool. What is she from? She's from something. I'm pretty sure she plays the same character in.
Two girls. Two new. She's a bartender and she's a coffee shop assistant. I can't remember what she is. I know her from something as well. She always looks dead familiar, but I can never place her face. Jam.
Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
What have you been doing, Jack?
Buzzing off the footy on Saturday.
And you still are?
Yeah, I've just been doing the usual shit, mate. Bit more Yakuza 0. Very good video game. It's starting to open up a bit now. Like, there's some real estate thing where I can buy and sell like land and shops and stuff, and the idea is that there's these 5 billionaires and you just got to overthrow them. So by being rich and just going knocking the fuck out of them. Very good. Final Fantasy 14 Online, again, it's basically a massive slog, but it's quite fun. I'm not going to play it with anyone though.
It's MMORPG.
I might jump in.
It's going to be a massive slog.
Yeah, massive slog. There's 5 or 6 expansions as well. There's a new one on the horizon.
What?
Yeah,
when did that come out?
2014 was the re-release of it, the Realm Reborn. That was the first one. And then we've had, since then, Heaven's Sword, Stormbringers, Shadow, whatever it is. No. Storm Summit and Shadowbringers, and then Endwalker. That might be right. I'm not sure, but you know, like I said last week, ask me in about 3 months when I'm having to pay £8-9 a month to play it. Then I'll tell you if I like it or not. The started Bowser's Fury as well. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I've not got there yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's 3D open space. I'll say Mario game.
Is it more Odyssey like?
It's more Odyssey than 3D World, but it's not as Odyssey as Odyssey and Sunshine. Does that make sense?
Is it like linear open space kind of thing?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, because there's not like interconnecting linear open spaces.
Fair enough.
It's like jumping around the planets. Yeah, jump around the planets without actually having to jump in the spaceship. You just walk, or you can use that thing to swim. I can't remember what the thing's called. The dinosaur thing.
I know what you're looking at. I know what you mean.
It's good. It's really good. I enjoy it. I mean, I'd like to see like a bigger Mario 3D game than maybe next. Maybe they're pissing about experimenting with it.
Switch.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll get it like I said. And 2 months. I'm on the precipice, Jam. On the precipice of jumping back into Xenoblade 2. On the precipice.
Oh yeah, you texted me that. Oh yeah. I might go back into Xenoblade to see you in 200 hours.
It's sold out in Japan for reasons we'll have a chat about in a minute.
Hey, did you say it's sold out in Japan?
Sold out in Japan. Amazon Japan. Again? You can't buy it. Yeah. And
just because of the showcase.
I installed today because it was on Steam in the sale. Divinity Original Sin 2, which I wanted to play for a while. I'm not going to start it straight away because I've got all the shit to play, but it was like 60% off. I'm like, buy it now for cheap, and then when I get around to playing it, I'll just play it. It's one of them kind of things. But we'll see. Jam, you ready?
I'm ready.
We've got quite a list today, so we'll crack on. James, I was on. Do the non-gaming stuff first, right? As we all do. I was on Facebook yesterday, as I normally am, just having a scroll, and Daft Punk have posted, right? I think, oh, is this a new album? Was I wrong? Of course I was wrong.
That's what I first thought.
Of course I was wrong. It was a bit from there. It's from the film, innit? Enter something. Oh.
Interstellar 555.
Not that one, the other one.
5.
It's from a bit from the film when on the beach, and I can never differentiate Daft Punk by the names, but one of them walks off and blows up, basically. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, but you would have seen it by now. And yeah, Daft Punk are over. That's Electroma is the film I'm thinking of.
Oh right, yeah.
Jam, Daft Punk are no more. What are your thoughts?
It's sad because Daft Punk are hands down one of my favourite music things in the world.
Arguably the best electronica, whatever the fuck genre they are band.
There's no arguably, is there?
Right? Like, I wouldn't have fought anyone.
They are the rock stars of the electronic world.
Yeah, they are the guys.
How many people have taken their songs and just done music over the top? Kanye West enjoyed it a few times, I think, twice.
Yeah, they worked on DJ Hero. Remember that?
Oh yeah. Do you know what? Robot Rock and We Will Rock You. That mix is banging.
It is banging. They did arguably one of the greatest soundtracks of all time with Tron Legacy. There's a new one.
I have that on my walk to work.
Yeah, there's a new one out with more songs on it that came out in December, so go check that out. I'm just
D-Red. That
is the one, and there's even like a remix album where Avicii does some stuff on it. That's good.
Yeah.
There's not a bad thing to say about Daft Punk. They just the one of bands that always deliver.
To say Around the World is one of them music videos as well. Like, it's just so weird, it always sticks in your head, but it's really good.
Yeah, and then I will never forget the first time I watched One More Time music video. Never, ever forget it. I remember I was glued to the screen. I'm thinking, what is this? I knew Daft Punk and everything, but I didn't realise it was Daft Punk until. But I'll not even know. At the end when it's like Daft Punk One More Time. I was like, Daft Punk, mate. And I watched a tweet. I saw a tweet the other day and how they remixed it. They got a song and they just flipped it round and. I'm not going to go and find the tweet and show you, but I imagine if you went on Twitter, it's good. Jam, so probably the unanswerable question, favourite Daft Punk song? Favourite album first, we'll go. Mine's Discovery, I think.
Discovery, Homework, Robot Rock. It's probably Discovery.
I think mine's Discovery because one more time.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Etc.
See, I remember when I have a big soft spot for Robot Rock because it came out around the same time as Demon Souls for Gorillas.
Demon Days.
And tell you, Demon Days, sorry, yeah.
Demon Souls on the mind, mate. Let's go.
Yeah. And I just had them on repeat all the time.
Yeah. Demon Days is a banger, by the way.
Demon Days is Gorillas' best album.
Yeah, by a mile. It's not even. I like some of the stuff, and I do like Gorillas. I've always. I don't dislike. You know what I mean? But Demon Days is just phenomenal.
Like summer 2005 was a great summer.
Yeah, I agree. Bangers. But I think mine's Discovery. I think my favourite song is probably. Sorry to be cliche, but it's probably One More Time because it's just. It's. Do you know what I mean?
I couldn't tell you a favourite song.
I mean, I'm not going to take one over the other, but if you put a bit of Daft Punk on, I'd probably start One More Time. That's you know what I mean, I had a bit of faster song.
Set the mood.
And yeah, and they've got one of the best film soundtracks. They've also got one of the best live albums of all time, which is Alive 2007, 1997 as well. Both fantastic. The remixes and the mate. We best move on because I could sit here and talk shit about Daft Punk all fucking day. Do you know what I mean? We'll move on. Jam, last week. Yeah. You text me saying, why isn't I'm fuming? You text me saying, you know, have I seen the Mortal Kombat trailer? Do you know what I'm saying?
Take it you have now.
I have now. I watched it because you said it was good, looked good, and Twitter was going mental. And all this looks pretty decent. And to be fair, Jam, they were correct. It does look decent. We see how Jax loses his arms, etc. Jam, are you? I know you got a soft spot for the older ones. Are you? Do you have hope for this film, Mortal Kombat?
On a mission in Brazil.
Say again?
Do you have hope for this film?
See, I looked at it. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look great. It looks good. I have my reservations though.
It looks way better than it should do.
You know what? Games to films have a reputation of never being that great anyway. Unless it's cheesy as hell, like Street Fighter or the first Mortal Kombat, which are legends and cult classics and great films. But this one,
great film, the cult classics, and they've got an audience to say that.
Yeah, but this one, they obviously haven't. There's likenesses to the characters, but they haven't gone over the top. Where Sub-Zero is in blue and Scorpion is in yellow.
Yeah, you can tell who's who, but it's not like.
Yeah, which I like and I appreciate. It's more modernized and things like that, which is pretty cool. But then there's nostalgic me going, they should have had a bit of blue, should have had a bit of yellow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
It's like if in the Fox X-Men films, it's like a Wolverine walks around in this bright yellow fucking.
Yeah, can you imagine?
I'm not sure if it'd have the same effect with his leather jacket and you know what I mean, but I'd take it. You know, but I'd take a bright yellow.
Yeah. I mean, it's not long till this film comes out.
When is it out?
April the 20th or something like that.
Yeah, it's not far off.
I might not even be back to work when it comes out.
Right. That's how close it is. Let me just have a look at the strip. Yeah, so, and then I got asked, talking to my mate as well about it the other day, and he was like, is Kano the same actor? I was like, no. The
original Kano actor died.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He died of drug overdose. I don't know why I know this. Fun fact, he's in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is he?
Yeah, he's an extra. I don't know why I know this. So when the Black Pearl attacks the harbour where they all are in the Caribbean, he's one of the pirates that board the ship, and Orlando Bloom says, he says to Orlando Bloom, "Time to say goodbye." And he gets shot through a window. Orlando Bloom says goodbye.
No, you said that.
That's Kano.
I can picture him now. You said it.
Yeah,
but I don't know what ship you're talking about, though, mate. I have no idea.
The Black Pearl.
The what? You know what I want, Jam? Do it for me.
No.
moving on, James.
It's a different film. That's the second one.
It's still funny. It's still worth a
fun.
mention, I think. Favorite parts. Favorite
It
parts.
is Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest. Yeah, I agree. I really like.
I like all three of them. Three of them.
It goes 2-1-3 for me. I really like Curse of the Black Pearl. I just think it's cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
But at World's End was like, this is a bit much.
I like that.
When they get married,
It's the fourth one. I thought
like,
delete that one.
Yeah, 4 and 5, and the ones after weren't bad. They just weren't as
The
good.
fifth one's better than the fourth one.
Yeah, I agree. Because that's Salazar's Revenge, isn't it? Is that right?
Mhm.
That one wasn't horrific.
No.
Not good, but not horrific. I mean, it's like pizza. Pirates of the Caribbean, it's still pretty good. You know what I mean?
Javier Bardem was a pretty good actor as well.
Yeah, he was going to play Roland Deschain in the Dark Tower film, but they ended up with Idris Elba. Because of course,
Idris Elba. Oh, it's Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Matthew McConaughey is the Man in Black. I've not seen that film. I love the books though. So
it's on Netflix.
What?
It's on Netflix or Prime because it's on my list.
Probably on Prime. Might be on Prime. I mean, I'll look in a minute.
It's on one of the two.
Yeah, enough nonsense, mate. Twisted, fan of Twisted Metal, right? Because who's not a fan of what?
I didn't have the games, anything. Closest I've come to Twisted Metal was the car in Rocket League on the PlayStation.
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
Car's called, but it's Sweet Tooth
and PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah,
Sweet Tooth.
Well, I know where this conversation is going to go. I've got a variety article here, Jam. Twisted Metal series from Deadpool writers and the works at Sony Pictures TV, PlayStation Productions. I was going to ask you something about Twisted Metal coming back, and would you be happy? But I'm going to say you're indifferent on that. Is that right?
I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be for it. I'd be right on the fence.
You need to see a bit of trailer, a bit of gameplay, perhaps a demo. Yeah, I mean, I played Twisted Metal on the PS1, loved it. You're going to give me a new one. Maybe what Destruction All Stars should have been. Who knows? Who cares at this point? Destruction All Stars. Do you play any more of it? Have you touched it since?
Not really. It's not a game I thought it would be.
No.
I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just not one of them games that I'll pick it up and play it, but it's not like I need to go back to it and play it again.
Yeah,
I need to go back to it and play it again.
Yeah. Mate. We won't talk about that game, but Twist, I was good. I'd be for it, but like I need to see who's working on it, like the look of it,
if as well.
So, yeah, if is maybe this is like the question. Is this testing the waters for Twisted Metal interest? Because there are fans that are vocal. I think Twisted Metal is PlayStation's F-Zero, where there's a vocal minority. But
PlayStation, not PlayStation's F-Zero.
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but that it's not been around for a long while.
It's in the back room
where
they just bring a fucking Sweet Tooth out for a fighting game crossover every now and then. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Wipeout is PlayStation's F-Zero.
It might be the foundation to find out whether they will make another game.
Let's not forget, PlayStation treat Wipeout with a bit of respect. So that's the difference there. Because Omega Collection's out on PS4, isn't it? I think I've got it somewhere.
Yeah.
But Twisted Metal. I mean, okay, for the series, are you interested in the series at all?
Yeah, if it comes out, I'd love obviously delve into it and watch it.
Yeah, if it's anything like Death Race, remember that film?
It's a good film.
Death Race is sick. Yeah, if it's anything like that sort of je ne sais quoi. I've forgotten his name. Is it Robert Black? No.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, but the guy he plays Batman and it doesn't matter. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
he's English.
He is.
He plays American a lot though.
I've forgotten his name.
It's gonna annoy me if I don't find out.
Yeah, another look for me. I'm gonna move on to the next one. It's dead quick. James, there is a image of the Joker from Zack Snyder's Justice League that has been. That's him. Where did I got Robert Black from? Who cares? Joker's new image is here, Jam. Have you seen it?
Yes. It looks cool.
I mean, Zack Snyder has a habit of making his characters a bit Messiah-ish. You know what I mean? A bit like because
That's not that Messiah-ish, though, is it?
I mean, that isn't ish. That is. I mean, I've not seen Batman vs Superman or Justice League to know.
You don't want to.
I don't want to. I'm not going to probably either. To know what his deal is. Is he symbolic of like the carnage that's happening or something? I don't know what's going down. But I'm about it. I'm not going to watch the film, but I'm about this image. You know what I mean?
I just can't get on board with DC films.
You love it.
What? Other than Wonder Woman, which is really good.
Joker's good as well. Thank you.
Well, I've not seen that yet.
You've not
or
seen
Aquaman.
Joker, mate. You need a slap, mate. You know what I mean? I'll come round your house, give you a socially distant slap.
I think I said this before. I quite respect that. I'm glad DC are trying to do their own thing and not trying to be the MCU, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think even though they're films like Justice League and Batman versus Superman and that are literal graphic novels on screen, they've got the theme of graphic novels. It's dark and grungy, like the DC universe is. But I just don't gel with it.
I can appreciate that, mate. Last thing before we move on to video game shit. Up the toffees.
So we start with this.
Up the piss boiling toffees. Let's go. James, video game stuff now. Just 2 quick ones, if I may. If I could be so bold. I was kind of hopping down with beer for this because I know you don't give a fuck about Zelda. But Jam, it's Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary on Sunday. Nintendo have not said a word. Where do you sit with this? I know you don't have Zelda connoisseur as per se, but where do you sit with the series?
I appreciate it.
Are you about it, or
I'm happy being a spectator to the Zelda series. I know it's a game that I won't get into, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. I said at the direct they announced Skyward Sword HD, which has not gone down well, John. In layman's terms, it's not gone down well.
Yeah, I can understand why.
I get the frustration.
But where is this backlash with Wind Waker HD? There
was a bit of it, but I think because at first glance there appears to be more polish on the Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. So, even then,
I did see a comparison between the Wii U running Wind Waker on a Wii disc, and the draw distance was awful.
Yeah.
Or it was like they had some filter blurring out the draw distance to make it look better. And then again, here it is on the Switch, which obviously looked better.
You mean Skyward Sword, right?
That's the one. Sorry, Skyward Sword. Yeah.
No. It looks better. They remapped the controls so you can, because Skyward Sword was heavily designed for the Motion Plus thing, so it'd follow your hand movement around. So you can slash.
I do like how they've moved that to the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, I can appreciate that, and we talk about them Joy-Cons for a minute. They're beautiful. Yeah, I mean, even you were a bit interested in them, and you're not.
Them Joy-Cons are very nice.
Person.
There should be more of them. I don't know why Nintendo. I appreciate the colours, like different colours we have, but where are the special edition ones?
Imagine
like that,
like a Xenoblade 2 one with Parametra colours, like either side with the.
No one wants
that.
It'll
be nothing to you, but.
No one cares.
I care. Yeah, I mean, people were also, FYI, James, Skyward Sword isn't very appreciated among Zelda faithful, so it's not as beloved.
Are they saying it's the wrong one?
Yeah, it's more of a case it's the wrong one as opposed to, I mean...
What did they want? Twilight Princess or something?
There's the heavy rumours of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess double pack. If that is going to be a double pack, I don't know if it's going to be a double pack, but they are going to come. They'll probably be £60. They'll probably be 50 notes each because it's Nintendo. They do what they want. Nintendo are a classic example of we'll charge what we think we can get out of the consumer, as opposed to.
Is this another Mario All Stars situation?
I would have thought.
Here's a port for you.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said on the reaction thing. I quite like Skyward Sword. I've no problem with it. I think it's a good game if you're into Zelda and all that. But I mean, it doesn't have that Ocarina, Wind Waker, je ne sais quoi, mate. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was it when the kind of the intro for that happened. I thought we were getting Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I remember you saying. I'm going to ask you. I think I know the answer. Favorite Zelda game? Is it Wind Waker? Only one you've completed. So
no, I've completed 2.
Which one? What's the other one?
Link's Adventure.
Link's Awakening.
What's it called?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Liked it that much. I forgot what it's called.
The new one, obviously.
Yeah.
That is a very good game.
Yeah.
I did like Link's Awakening.
I'll answer which one's your favorite. Are you more of a? Would you rather that be a Zelda than as opposed to Breath of the Wild with the unlimited openness? Yeah, I can appreciate you.
When someone gives me, it's a sandbox. It's just you can explore for ages.
There's got to be a point to it, though. Do you know what I mean? I can't just. I mean, yeah, whatever. But mine probably Wind Waker, mate. I like Wind Waker a lot.
Yeah, I do.
And I think the annoyance was from, they wanted Wind Waker Twilight Princess on Switch. That's still coming, but imagine how bad Skyward Sword would look now with a double pack of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess next to it for the Zelda's 35th anniversary, which Nintendo haven't spoken about. But that news will come, mate. That we'll get drip fed that shit, mate. You know what I mean? But speaking of the Nintendo Direct, you've had the weekend to gel, to gather your thoughts. What Nintendo Direct last Wednesday? What did you think of that?
I was whelmed.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm not saying it was bad. I think maybe because it's been so long, I'd overhyped it in my head. If you know what I mean.
I think we all did. I think that's fair. But
and in all fairness, when they've gone, here's what you're going to get for the first half of 2021, there was a lot of.
They always lie about that. I don't know why people. They always fucking lie. And yeah, I mean, for me, it was mid-tier with some bangers for me. So
yeah, I agree.
Nothing was offensive, but like you said, the Project Triangle strategy. Have you played that yet?
No.
It's very good. I mean, I'm all for it. If you're not going to make Final Fantasy Tactics, like I said, I'll take that all fucking day, mate. Legend of Mana, I'm in day fucking 1. That other one, Saga Frontier, looks good. I got my Smash character, which is what is since the base game. I'm happy.
I'm not even saying I was, obviously, it's no secret, I was quite disappointed in that.
Well, if you're not playing Xenoblade, you're not going to. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to. It's like someone who's not played Fatal Fury.
Yeah, but I would have taken a character from like Pikmin, and I've never played Pikmin.
What? Isn't Olimar the only?
It hasn't got a sword. I've no idea. A character that hasn't got a sword from a game I haven't played, I would have taken it.
I'm thinking about this sword thing. 20 characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate have a sword. That's including Ganondorf and like Meta Knight and people like that. What do you think the backlash is? So, I got a theory. I
don't think it's actual sword characters. I think the fact that they're
Fire Emblem, probably.
I probably understand why. It's JRPG or RPG games, and most of them just have swords.
Yeah, I think it's more. There's too many Fire Emblem characters. Do you know what I mean? Because there's 9 of them, I think, 8 or 9 of them, which is nearly half of the sword characters. But then I was looking at it. I was looking at because somebody had put on Twitter like it's highlighted everyone with a sword, and pre Smash 4 there's only 8 characters which had a sword. And my theory is that we've been shoved sword characters since Smash 4 now. Most new characters have a sword, which is why people are getting a bit like, give someone a gun or fisties or what, you know what I mean?
I suppose it's as well licensing, and they know what.
Yeah, I mean
they can get their hands on and stuff like that.
I think it's catching the medium of what the fans want and what we can push our games with, which. Like I said, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sold out in Japan because of Pyramithra's. You assume because of Pyramithra's addition to Smash Bros, which is kind of what they want. And it was
so it's obviously worked. That just like announcing that as
exactly
bagged them a hell of a lot of money.
I think Xenoblade 2 sold about 2-3 million, so I imagine it's going to up it by at least a couple 100,000. I would have thought. Even I'm going to jump. This is my second most played game on Switch. Even I'm like, I'm going to jump in again. You know what I mean? And I've got to say, John, before we move on to the real stories today, the sheer amount of disrespect Splatoon is getting is just uncalled for, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Splatoon's good.
Like,
I mean, it's not something I play
No,
or
I'm
that,
not
but
like-
I do enjoy it.
I'm not
I've watched.
bothered.
I said I watched the esports for a few hours
Yeah,
once.
I mean, I
There's more
probably-
intrigue than anything.
yeah, like it's just like I said to you the other day, it's nearly sold as much as Metroid. If it's 2 or 3 million off Metroid, and it's 2 games in, you know what I mean? Nintendo,
Yeah.
I don't blame Nintendo at all for pushing it, like putting it in the front and center, like, oh, one more thing.
So this will take it past Metroid.
You would have thought, unless it's disastrous, you would have thought. I'm gonna quote it. Unless it sells more than the Wii U exclusive first one.
Well, like I said before, it was announced, but when we were just before the direct, I was saying it's a big esports thing for
Yeah,
them.
I mean that is
So, and that's the future of gaming, and that's where more money's going to come from for PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. So why not push it more?
According to Wikipedia, I know it's not the most relevant sources of information, but according to Wikipedia, the Splatoon series has sold 16 million units, which, considering it's a Switch game and a Wii U game,
Yeah, and one's a Wii U game as well. Yeah,
a Wii U exclusive, I might add. It's impressive, and I can see why Nintendo
number.
are doing it, and it's considered to be a big franchise for Nintendo at the minute, and people are complaining about adverts, to be honest. It's weird when you think about that in it, but we'll go on. Jam, you ready? First story up. Get this out of the way. I was kind of up and down with the beer as well, because I think he's interested in this. I want to see his take on the situation, but I guess you'll do, mate. You know what I mean?
I'll have to do.
James, Hogwarts Legacy, you familiar with the game?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you intrigued at all? As not be?
It actually looks
It does look good.
pretty. It's Harry Potter. It's a concept that I'm not interested in, really. But the game's concept is like I do like it.
Yeah, like whatever.
Like if you slap a Star Wars theme on that, I'm all over it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All over it. We got Ian Walker at Kotaku who says Hogwarts Legacy lead designer used to run anti-social justice YouTube channel. So long and short of it is used to post videos, pro Gamergate and you know, the far right, alt right kind of channel.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna. I mean, don't know how to word this, Jam. I'm not saying he's a dickhead, but
he's a bit of one.
I'm not gonna label his views are a bit weird. Not weird. People are entitled to the views. So this reeks of help me out with a name, Jam. A Mandalorian lady.
Gina Carano.
Yeah, it reeks of her sacking. But apparently, Warner Brothers were aware of the YouTube channel and just hired him regardless. Which again, it's fine. Your political beliefs are your political beliefs. Whatever. If you're rebelling, you're rebelling. That's fine. Whatever. Do what you need to do. Gamergate wasn't cool. So to be pro Gamergate and to work in that area is a bit weird. Just go on YouTube, go on Google Gamergate. We've only got an hour and a bit to. We've not got time to go with that now. You know what I mean, like sexism kind of leaning towards it. With J.K. Rowling being in the Harry Potter head.
Oh god, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This game needed all the help it can get because there are people who were struggling to support her, and
it's like as much as you don't agree with that person, you can't really get rid of J.K. Rowling from a Harry Potter kind of thing.
It's really,
you can't bin her off. There's no one to bin her off.
Yeah.
She is Harry Potter.
It's her mind, and it's like separate the art from the artist and all that shit. But this was just really a heads up. I don't obviously we don't agree with his, but not to get political, you know what I'm saying. But we don't. I don't line up with that. I'm sure you don't either, Jam.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a heads up if you were thinking of supporting Harry. If you're on the fence of supporting Harry Potter, that's probably knocked you over the no, I'm not buying it side of the fence. But who knows?
To be fair, I think that's going to have a minimal effect.
Anyway. I agree with you. Like the people don't buy it, and that's cool. Like I think when Pokemon Go first came out. They made some changes. I didn't like it. I was the only everyone was slagging it off, but everyone was still playing it. This is not the same kettle of. This is not the same thing, but it's similar.
No.
But I was like, do you know what? I don't agree with these changes. I don't like what they've done. I'm not playing it, and I've understood it on my phone, and everyone else is playing it. And Pokemon Go still is. I played it the other day with my girlfriend. It's still.
Oh, it's massive.
It's massive, yeah. It's, last time I checked, it made $1 million, $1 million a day. So I assume it's around 800,000 ish.
Doing all right.
Still, yeah.
But like, if you took away the politics from that, let's turn it to Halo 6, whatever was supposed to come out. Like the percentage of people that will know that they've changed director about 1 million times by the time that game's released will probably be quite small, and they'll still probably buy it anyway. That game will still do really well. I know this is a new kind of Harry Potter game, but Harry Potter fan base is massive. How many people are going to know or care about this guy?
Classic tale.
They're still going to buy it.
Yeah. The average consumer don't give a shit.
No.
It's like the average gamer probably just plays FIFA and COD. And that's fine. People play what they want. I don't care. As long as you're having a good time, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What I don't like is people playing games they don't like just to be like, oh, I'll play this game. Do you know what I mean? To fit in with the crowd. FOMO. If you don't like something, move on. Time's precious. But like what's actually, it's got. I mean, I am.
Well, actually, sorry, but now you've said that the time is precious. Like, if you play something you don't like, it just move on. I saw someone tweet the other day. The worst feeling that a gamer can feel is putting 20 hours into a game, knowing they're only part way through, and they're divided whether to finish it because they put so much effort in, or stop it because they don't like it. That was you with Death Stranding. Yeah,
I binned it off. I'm not into this. It's me and Final Fantasy 8 as well. I'm not playing it. If you like Final Fantasy 8, more power to you. I don't care. I'll go have a good time. I'm not for. I'm sure you don't like Final Fantasy 8 as well. Is that right?
No, I'm not a fan.
No, it's fine. Jam, moving on. Next. You have PSVR still, right? Do you? Or is it Andy's?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
You happy with some news out today, mate? Some big Sony news.
I saw.
A big blog. I'll put it on the screen for everyone. Because I'm a nice guy. First details on next generation VR system coming to the PS5 console. Long and short of it, James. They are sort of not turning the corner, but angling the PS5 towards the power of the PSVR. Sorry, towards the power of the PS5. As someone with a PS5, it works on the PS5. Is that correct?
Yeah, you have to order an adapter from Sony.
Right. Okay.
Free.
Which is about how much is it?
I've done it. I've got it. Pardon?
What was the wedge? How much was it? Or did you
For what? The VR?
No, the adapter. Do you have to buy it, or did you send
free?
it?
No. I'm not too sure if Sony is still doing it. Well, I'm sure they will, but you go onto Sony's website, look for the VR adapter redeem thing. You just log in with your thing, and then they'll send it to you.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's good on them. If that was Nintendo or Apple, they'd be charging you $10 for that, mate. You know what I mean?
A tenner from Apple.
Minimal. $19.99. £5 shipping, mate. Let's go.
But yeah, it doesn't cost you a penny.
That's really cool. Good on them for that. Yeah. So, have you tried PSVR on the PS5?
I have not. The other day I did get it out of the box up there and put it down there because I'm going to play Beat Saber.
Right. Let me know how it runs on PS5, and let me know if this lines up with what we're about to.
That's what I'm intrigued to see as well.
Astrobot's PSVR as well, isn't it? So, not the thingy one though, right?
Yeah.
Next generation. So there's a next generation VR system, which will be coming to PS5, and also your one will be more inclined to be better on the PS5. Could you sit there and play a PS5 all night, or is it just a half an hour?
PSVR.
I'm getting it mixed up, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Magic. How are we, mate? Thank you for the raid.
Hello, Magic, and everybody from Magic Stream.
We're buzzing, mate.
We're talking about the PlayStation VR. Thoughts?
Thoughts, Jam. Your thoughts. Can you sit there all day and do it, or not?
It depends what game.
Yeah. So if
See,
if
Blood
Uncharted
and-
was the VR game, would you be able to sit there, or would you be like, make you feel
what was?
sick, or what? Uncharted, or anything that you like.
No, see, it's different. So if there's a 360 field of view, and you have to move your character backwards and forwards and stuff. No, but I can play Beat Saber for a long time, and I can play the Vader story for a long time.
Yeah,
because the dojo in that you're just solid and you're just looking around, so you don't have to move forward and backwards. There's a lot less motion sickness.
Yeah, because
if you play like Battlefront's X-Wing experience,
when you put me in that, when you brought your VR around mine, and you put me in that, I felt fucking sick, mate, because it was like just black, and I was like, I was in a ship. It's good though. It's good.
It's really good, but because your mind's going upside down or left and right, your body wants to, but your body's not going.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel sick.
When I played the racing game at Andy's, there was no G-force, so when I was driving the car at 70 mile an hour and I was stopping, I was doing this as I would in a car, like preparing and I was just going nowhere. I'm not about it, but
there's certain games that I can happily play for a long time, but there's a lot of games which will seem to be the more AAA games, like Blood and Truth.
Yeah,
good game, really good game. Can't sit there and play that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be like a more dabble and just head out again. Maybe 10-20 years will be all balls deep in VR, or VR I should say, but
I'm hoping that the next one they do for the PlayStation will be wireless.
That was my next question.
Like Oculus Quest 2, isn't it?
Hopes and dreams for PSVR 2, Jam. What, so with wireless, smaller, I imagine smaller, more sleek, right? Is that what's
smaller footprint? Yeah. I don't think it matters too much about the screen resolution in your eyes, because it's so close anyway. As long as you can't decipher the pixels in your eyeball.
It's when it's on your face, it's 720, right? Is that right on the PSVR?
I think so. Which I find that fine. So I'm sure they'd bump it to 1080, but there's no way in hell, especially nowadays, it needs to be like 4K or something like that.
Not when it's dead in your face like that. There's no way.
No. And the only other thing would be is because you've got two screens here.
Yeah, it's two screens, isn't it? Is that?
It's two screens that are mapped to your game. It's annoying having this part here, and you can kind of see out the bottom. I don't know how it is for the other ones.
I remember being able to see the floor.
It a bit.
It should be like sucked, like a sucker thing. So it's
like a sucker thing, or one like Cyclops visor. If
that'd be cool.
Possible.
You know what I mean? Like, sort of to your eyes. How much is PSVR now?
I'm not too sure. I got mine really cheap.
Yeah, because you cheese yours, mate.
Lizzie sorted me out. Liz.
Yeah. It's still 250, 300 quid with a few games.
I paid 100 for mine.
Yeah.
I already had the motion controllers.
Right.
To be fair.
Yeah, I think PlayStation VR plus VR camera plus VR Worlds PS4 is £270. So it's still going to be that price range, isn't it?
I think that's a bit. I wouldn't pay that much for it.
No, I mean, if I'm gonna, like I always said before, if I was gonna get a VR, I would get that Quest thing, Oculus Quest. Whack it on your head. Yep, sound, whatever. Off I go. I mean, I feel that's more practical. I mean, it's got to be practical to be able to. They're not direct competitors, but they kind of are. I think.
I think within their own right, but I think that
they're not.
The Oculus side of things will move faster than the PlayStation side of things.
As it tends to do.
By the time the PS5's got a new one, I'm pretty sure Oculus will have a better one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like the console specs as well. It's just gonna.
Yeah, it'd be generational. Whereas they don't have to worry about a generational console.
Nice machine when you're playing games which are next gen. You know what I mean? But Jim Ryan had a PlayStation. I think that's his title. I'm not sure of his title, but he said a PlayStation. He had an interview today with GQ, who's talking about PSVR, and he said there was an announcement today, Jam. I don't know if you saw this. Days Gone is coming to PC in spring.
Oh, more PlayStation games on PC.
So Gran Turismo 7's been delayed to next year, is one of them, and Days Gone is coming to PC, and a slate of PlayStation games are planned for PC. Jam, Mr. PlayStation, friend, old buddy, old pal. What are you digging there? Talk to me.
Is this the beginning of their kind of Game Pass thing? Will they start off on Steam?
I think it's Steam. It's coming on. I'm trying to.
For Horizon's and Steam, isn't it?
Horizon's and Steam.
If they're going to start off on Steam, as they might build a skeleton library on Steam, and then boom, here's PlayStation Game Pass. Move the games off of Steam onto PlayStation Game Pass for PC.
Yeah, it says a whole slate of them PC games on PlayStation games on PC. It says a whole slate of them is on the way, starting with Days Gone this spring. Now the fact they've just gone over Bloodborne has annoyed me a bit, but whatever. I'll wait for that. People are annoyed. I don't know why. I mean, it's more good games in more hands. I have no problem with this. I think it's cool. Like I may dabble with Days Gone on PC because I missed it on the console. If it's going to run like Horizon,
you've got it for free. It's on the PlayStation Plus thing.
I did get it for free. You're right. I mean, I've not played it. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't played it. I've got it in my library.
Yeah, I mean, this is smart, I think, because it's Days Gone's 2 years old now, is it?
Something like that.
You assume
it's not so old.
Yeah, you assume the sequels in the pipeline somewhere. PC gamers of this game is on the store, then the sequels come out. PS5 exclusive, mate. You want to play the sequel to that game you liked on PC, you're going to buy PS5. Boom. The patient lot of us will probably wait for the PC port of Days Gone 2, but I think it could shift a few systems that way. And
I do think it is the beginning of PlayStation building their Game Pass rival.
Yeah, and let's face it, Days Gone on PS4/5 has made its money now. You know what I mean? It's like tenner.
This makes it more though.
10 or 15 quid. Back on PC, 30 quid. Boom, done. Let's go. If it was Nintendo, it'd be 60. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So, sly dig in there.
I'll dig all day long, mate. Don't call me Shovel Knight, mate. All I do is dig. Jam, question. Next up, Jim Ryan comes to you. He says, Jam, need your help. Got all these PlayStation games. We're going to put the next one on PC. You pick, mate. Which one should we go with next? What would you pick?
Probably God of War.
I'd pick God of War every day of the week. I love Bloodborne and I want it on PC, and I think it's when not if, but God of War, mate, is next. Because if you played the update on PS5,
no,
60 frames up res thickness, nice, mate. I've seen it. I've not played it myself, but I've seen it on YouTube. I mean, it's not the same thing as seeing it for your own eyes, but you know what I mean. I can tell the difference straight away. But yeah, PlayStation games on PC. Let's go, baby. James,
the future.
It is the future, but it's the honourable time of the show. We have the VGC article, Video Game Chronicle article from our main man Andy Robinson. I think I've linked the wrong. No. Jam.
I didn't even know this.
Did you not know this? The title of the article is Bloober Team hints it could be working on Silent Hill, but it's not the only one. So Medium Dev, Bloober Team made Medium from that Xbox exclusive game, says its next game is based on an existing horror IP from a famous publisher. Now, Silent Hill comes to mind. Now, if this is what I wanted Konami to do, if they're not going to sell their IP, which I wouldn't if I was Konami, I wouldn't sell it because it's sitting on a gold mine. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I as a fan,
what else are they making?
As a fan, I want them to sell it because I want care and nurture in the IPs. That's the question, Jam. Would you want a Silent Hill game from Bloober Team? Because I know you weren't hot on. I know Medium didn't grab you in the way it wanted to.
No, I mean, I'm not to say that they would do a bad job as long as they keep it true to the Silent Hill like series and just keep the same kind of theme and playing and that. But I've been watching the medium, been watching a few people stream the medium, and it just feels like Heavy Rain, but with a horror feel.
Mm-hmm.
Not to, some people might like that, but it's nothing wrong with a story-driven game. But when it's just I feel like I'm watching a film.
Mm-hmm. I've talked about my distaste for Heavy Rain on the show before. I'm not going to go into it again. I had to press about 400 buttons to open a fucking door jam. I'm not even started, mate. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, just open the door, please. So, just a few updates on the article. After MGS Survive and Contra, they sort of cooled on outsourcing. Supermassive pitched a Silent Hill game to Konami, but that turned into that Dark Pictures stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a shame. That could have been cool. I mean, people like Dark Pictures, but it would be nice to see.
The last Silent Hill was PS.
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Silent Hill 4, wasn't it?
I think it is. The Room, right? Silent Hill. There was one somewhere. Let me have a look. It was technically PC. Book of Memories was the last one, technically.
2004, yeah.
On the Vita.
PS2, Windows, Xbox. PS3, apparently.
Are we counting Vita? Because there's a Book of Memories, which was 2012. But whatever. It'd be nice to see Silent Hill come back. Silent Hill 2 is one of the best horror games of all time. Like, it'd be nice to see it come back.
Good game.
Yeah. And also, not only apparently, now if VGC are saying this, I'm inclined to believe them because VGC are the ones that the Mario All Stars they leaked that about half a year before it was announced. So, and there's been other instances as well where they've got it right.
They got some meat on their bones.
Yeah. Apparently, there are plans to outsource Metal Gear and Castlevania as well. Now, Metal Gear Solid, I think it's going to have to be. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to carry the. That's not going to be able
Hang on. If they're thinking of outsourcing Silent Hill, Metal Gear, and Castlevania, what are they going to be left with?
I mean, they just outsource people to actually make not sell.
Yeah, I know it's going to be still under them.
Yeah, it's only the enders, which is what we all want. Yeah. The Metal Gear Solid is not going to have the same. They can't just. That's 1,000 monkeys, 1,000 typewriters kind of shit, mate. It's not gonna fly without Kojima, I don't think. And even then, it's.
Give me a Metal Gear 3. No, don't give me a remake. It's perfect.
It is. Castlevania just. Oh, why did you outsource it to Eager? Because he's the man. Bloodstained is great, but I don't think he would go back. I wouldn't go back. Fuck him.
I reckon if we get a new Castlevania, it's gonna be like Devil May Cry hack and slash sort of thing.
Did you play Lords of Shadow?
No.
That was good. You won't like it.
I know I won't.
That was good. There's one like on the side scroller, like the DS one. What's that one called?
Same. Oh.
Something of Shadow. Something of whatever it's called. I want that one of them.
It bothers me. You need to find out.
Yeah. Let me just 2 seconds there, mate.
Dawn of Sorrow.
Dawn of Sorrow. It's a great game. I want like that. So get that, put it on Switch. I'll be happy as a pig in shit, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, anything to add? Silent Hill, Konami, coming back.
Nope. Just hurry up and bring it out. I'd be more excited for that than I would for Metal Gear.
No,
I love Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, I think Metal Gear is done now. Done. Jam.
I agree.
I know you play Fall Guys all the time.
Yeah,
Can't lie to me, my friend. Today, season 4 was announced. Whatever that means. I don't know.
Do you know what? I didn't even know season 3 was in play.
I didn't know season 2 was in play, mate.
I knew season 2 was, but
it looks. So there's always a theme in it for Fall Guy. This is on Twitter, their official account. There's always a theme for Fall Guys seasons, I think. So there was a.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the future. Cuphead are going in it.
Fall
and
Guys
Mugman.
4041.
Yeah, Cuphead and Mugman are going in as costumes as well, which is cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's gonna have a little bump because it's on Switch now, so that there'll be a little. But I think it's lost its pizzazz. You know what I mean? I don't. Do you know what I mean? I never see anyone talk about it.
There'll be the loyal that play
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the people that play it, but
I think it's one of them like indie games that will, if you compare it to other games that you can get a longevity out of, I'm pretty sure they will get longevity out of it, but I can't see it going anywhere. Like, it won't be super hot on Twitch in a year's time.
yeah, I mean,
it won't be in esports or anything like that. So
not in esports, Fallout, Fall Guys. Sorry.
Imagine how many people you have to have. How many people in a room? Like 50.
It's 30, isn't it?
I
don't know.
I don't think
Somebody
it's 30.
tell us, please. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if you're buzzing for Fall Guys, keep an eye on that. If you're not, we'll move on. Jam.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we watched that Xbox thing? Do you remember this? Like the first footage of next gen gameplay, and we were chilling. It was a while ago. And we watched a trailer for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you remember this
yeah.
trailer? I mean, you and Dan sort of said that looks a bit rough.
Yeah.
Well, I have good news. I assume it's good news. I don't know. Wesley Ian Poole from Eurogamer writes for us because he's a legend. It says Paradox has pulled development of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 from Hardsuit Labs, delayed the game indefinitely, and cancelled new pre-orders. So they've swapped developers because obviously it's in it's in mode, mate. You know, it's walking through. What's your mate Slander Gears with? Walking through
Running through custard.
Running through custard. You know what I mean?
It's a true story.
In sinking sand, mate. Be quiet, mate. I'm not surprised. Do you remember that trailer, by the way? Just talk about the trailer for a second.
Vaguely.
It's the one that looks. David Schwimmer's here. It's the one that doesn't look very good. So I assume
this is what Rich was going on about on Instagram when we were talking to him. He was going through the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah. I thought it was.
He said it was really good.
Yeah. Well, I'm on the wrong screen. Bloody hell. It's like, yeah. I don't. Oh, the trailer's rough, man. The CG's alright, but when it gets into the game, I'm like, oof. You know what I mean? I need people to. This is good. It's not good for Hardsuit Labs because they don't have a job. You know what I mean? But if the job wasn't going well in the first place, hopefully they can pick themselves up and I'm sure they'll come good. I'm sure they will.
We see this quite a lot nowadays with games.
This tells me one thing, Jam, that this game was in an absolute state for them to just go. There's the Metro Prime 4 kind of thing, like, nope, yank, give it them.
Yeah, get rid of it, start again.
And it's been delayed indefinitely, by the way. They haven't got just like, we'll leave it for a bit. Cheers. I know it's a shit. Oh, I'm looking at the CG, mate. It's just even the. Oof, mate. But
looks beautiful.
Yeah. But we'll wait for this. I'm sure it'll get re-revealed at some showcase.
E3 2022.
Earliest next year. Yeah, probably look at 2023 now for even a re-reveal. Hopefully they can patch it back up and make it looking like a decent video game because.
But again, this is one of them situations. It's better to do this now than release it and then.
Yeah, release it. Give us some story and then patch it later. I'd rather them do this. I'm sure they wouldn't rather them do this because they want the wedge in. If it was CD Projekt Red, they would have just released it and fixed it anyway. But whatever, we won't talk about them. Jam. Moving on. It's good news. Valheim sold 3 million.
I feel like every show we do it goes up 1 million.
I assume on Thursday.
So you on Thursday?
Yeah.
When it's 4 million.
It's 4 million. I mean, are you still not tempted by this?
No, not at all.
FOMO's not getting to you at all.
Nope.
No. The developers have posted on Steam said 4 million Vikings. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Buzzing. I'm happy for them because You know what I mean? It's not even the concurrent players is still respectable. You know what I'm saying? I've done it again.
Mhm.
Sorry. And I'm like you. I'm not. It hasn't hooked me in yet. I assume it's going to.
It's not going to hook me in.
Because, like I've been saying, it basically looks like CFEs but Vikings, and I'm in. But I don't think it'd get the juice out of me. But it does look really good for what it is. And
It's only 15 quid, and it's not expensive.
15.49, I see. Congratulations to the team, obviously.
But they're buzzing.
They're
Good on them.
15.49 times 3 million is ka-ching.
At least 50 quid.
Yeah, so take 30% from Steam, which is about what? The Masters are terrible.
Well, they'd get 2 million's worth of 2 million copies sold for them. Steam
Yeah,
would get
that's right. Yeah, so
a million.
So it's 15 million. 15.49 times 2 million is ish what we're talking about. It's about 30 million. Buzzing. But yeah, congratulations to the team. Moving on. Now, Jam, I had to look for this information. Usually when something like this happens, it's all over my timeline.
I saw this and I got confused by it. I didn't click on it because I don't really care.
I follow what's the word? Multiple outlets and people who like and tweet about video games, and no one tweeted about this. I had no idea it happened. I saw
a tweet about it.
Yeah,
I still didn't understand.
And I was like, "Oh, was that this weekend?" And I saw nothing. Like I had to look for this information. But BlizzCon happened last weekend. Did you see it, Jam? I'm sure, of course you didn't see it. Of course
I did not.
I didn't either. But I'm just going to go over a few things at BlizzCon. I know you don't care, Jam. Just bear with me. Diablo 4 announced a new class. It was Rogue class. Sorry, Jam. Is Rogue class? Was that in the old games?
You say Diablo 4?
Yeah.
Is there a fourth one?
No. That's what the new Diablo game showed off a new class which is going to be in the game when it releases.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You with me now? Come back with me.
Yeah. See, I didn't see that. I saw the 2.
Yeah, I'll get to that.
We'll get there.
Mate. Don't you worry your little head. There's a trailer that shows off the Rogue class. I don't know, and I can't be asked to Google if the Rogue class is the new class or it's been in Diablo games in the past and it's been reworked. I don't know. I'm sure. Please tell me, somebody. I'm curious.
No one knows.
But yeah, Diablo 4. I mean, if you like Diablo, it's looking good. Got to be honest with you. Sticking with Diablo 2 Resurrected.
See, my question about Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Yeah.
Is this a remaster of Diablo 2 that everyone loves, or is this what everyone thought the mobile game should be? Is this coming to mobile? I've not looked.
Diablo 2 Resurrected is the remaster of 2, which everyone loves.
Okay, fair enough.
From what I'm not into Diablo as much as I should be, because on paper, right up my street, religious iconography, medieval, devil, I'm all over it. This is the best one, right? I think people like this one. I
think this year is. I remember when you got the third one. I remember when you got the third one.
I got the error
and then
thinking I can't remember what it was called.
It kind of died out quite quick, I reckon. The third one.
I mean, people that play it fucking play it, mate. But like I said, the zeitgeist had gone because of the launch, and like they released it on console, didn't they? With the what's it called? Ultimate. I'm gonna call it Ultimate Edition. That's wrong, but you know what I mean.
No idea.
Apparently, the Switch version of Diablo 3 is very good. Apparently, I've not played it. I don't know. I know someone who likes it. Plays it with his daughter. Bless him. It's not Dan. It's the other one. And Jam.
Yes.
Have you heard of a little game called World of Warcraft?
Who?
And news to me, mate. I know. Well, Burning Crusade is getting classic. That was the first expansion, right?
I don't know what you said to me.
Burning Crusade. May as well be sat here.
I literally don't know what you just said to me,
mate. You know what I mean? Well, Burning Crusade was. It was, wasn't it? It was the first.
I don't know. I remember the Lich King. I think that's the only thing I remember of the expansion to World of Warcraft.
Burning Crusade it is.
Hang on, wait.
first
So the classic
expansion-
World of Warcraft that they re-released, the vanilla version, is getting the vanilla
the
expansion.
vanilla expansion of Burning Crusade.
Oh, okay.
I mean, on paper, this just feels like a way to try money out of people. I'm sure CD Projekt Red and Nintendo.
It's a genius move on their part.
To be fair, it's what people want. Why not charge them again for it if they want it instead of just having I'm not a tech whiz.
Nostalgia is a very
one.
powerful thing.
I claim to be a tech whiz, but I'm not. I'm alright with tech, you know what I mean? But I assume you could just have a new server and just strip everything. Is that not possible?
Yeah, but aren't they? Isn't there performance?
If it's performance, then it could be a
enhancements?
remaster, and that's fair enough. But if it's just,
that's what I understood
Yeah, if
the
it's
original
performance,
re-release to
that's
be
fair
as
enough.
well.
if it's performance and it's upres graphics and all that shit,
It's
quality
like
of life improvements.
upscale textures and that, but not to the point it changes the look of the game.
Yeah, that's fair enough then. But if it was just vanilla, I'd be a bit annoyed if it was just a vanilla version. And Jam, we've got big news about Overwatch 2. It's gonna shock you. It's not coming out this year. That's it. Cheers, mate.
I'm so shocked.
Imagine the shock on my face. Got a game got that.
I saw the other day that New York is a playable level in Overwatch 2. I was like, I forgot that game existed or will exist eventually.
That game only got announced to sort of shoe any of the negative.
I'm telling you now, Overwatch 2 will do nothing if it's nothing on the esports scene.
I mean, there's an Overwatch League, so it's going to be all right.
No, but is this just a story-driven game mainly? It's a single-player game, apparently.
From what I understand, you can play online
single
with
flash
people who
co-op.
have Overwatch 1 as well. So what's the point? And
Yeah, just have Overwatch
yeah,
1.
but I believe that.
But you know they'll sweeten the deal with some, you buy Overwatch, you get this on your online gameplay.
Mhm. I agree. Jam, enough. BlizzCon was wank this year. Not gonna lie to you.
Didn't even know what happened.
I had to actively look for this information. Whereas if it was a Nintendo Direct or a State of Play or something like that, it'd be all in my face.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was a back and forth between Tony Hawk's and Crash Bandicoot over the weekend. Did you see it?
I did.
It's now been confirmed that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming to the Switch, and they are getting PS5 and Xbox Series versions on March. March. I can't find
In
the
March.
date. In March. Switch versions later on in the year, but the upgraded versions for PS5 and Xbox Series S and X is in March. And Jam, $10, mate.
For what?
Upgrade it.
No.
If you have the version, you got a PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can upgrade that version, mate, for 10 notes. How would you sit on that fence with me? How much
is the game? Like 35?
I don't know. How much?
It wasn't a full price game when it came out, was
It
it?
was about 40 quid, maybe. I'm going to find out how much it is on game.com. Just give me a second, mate.
You just go to the place where it's most expensive.
Well, you get you get a more recommended retail price. Okay, Curry's PC World, it's $32.99. So I imagine when it came out, it was 40 quid.
Yeah.
But if you shopped around, you could probably get it for 20, 30.
Probably.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a bit snide when a lot of video games are just like, imagine on your computer, Jam, you have Rocket League, and if you wanted to turn the settings up, a thing come up saying you need to pay $10 for the upgrade.
Put the slider up to
no.
2560 to 1440.
Yeah.
Tenner, please.
Yeah, you tell them fuck off, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Performance is. I don't know.
It's a different.
It depends
console.
what kind of game it is.
I imagine it's more than just a copy and paste job, because it is like a new architecture and all that shit. But
I can understand why people want it. People do want the finer things in life. And if you're a religious player of the game, then it's nothing, is it? You're happy to spend the money.
you shouldn't do. You shouldn't support this. But I understand if you were like you said, an avid user, avid player.
Games are going to fill their boots while we're transitioning from PS4 to PS5, Xbox One to Series X.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They'll fill their boots as much as they can until they start developing solely for next gen, current gen, whatever it may be now.
I agree. But yeah, Tony Hawk 1 and 2, March. Let me try and find the date for you, because I'm a nice guy. Give me a second. Jam, do me a favour.
I'm looking.
Thank you. There. March 26th on PS5 and Series. There you go, and it'll be on Switch later on in the year. I'm more inclined to get the Switch version, to be honest, but whatever. Anyway, lads. I say lads, Don's not here. Jam. Question.
Yes.
The official Pokemon, like it's heavily implied / rumoured that the Diamond and Pearl remakes will get announced this week to celebrate Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Pokemon's 25, I know, by the way. I have an article from, of course, it's Andy Robinson at VGC, of course it is. The Pokemon Company is expected to announce new games this week as the series celebrates 25th anniversary on February 27th, which is Saturday, right? Is it Saturday?
I don't even know what today is. 23rd.
Yeah. So the 2006 Diamond and Pearl games, first installments on the DS, they're expected to announce these games before the weekend. Jam, did you play Diamond and Pearl?
No.
No. I like Diamond and Pearl. However, the official Pokemon account tweeted, because of course they did, because they have a Twitter account. What they do. And this happened. Let's Go Sinnoh.
Yeah, didn't they? What if it's just a Let's Go Sinnoh
This is
game?
exactly what I'm asking you now, Jam. Let's Go Sinnoh. They know exactly what they're doing with Sinnoh, Diamond and Pearl.
Is that Sinnoh, Diamond and Pearl?
Sinnoh's the region of Diamond and Pearl. I've got the wrong thing again.
So
sorry.
do you think it's just a Let's Go game of them?
I'm worried it's a Let's Go game, I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, I like the Let's Go game. It was good.
But
I haven't played Sword and Shield.
Ask me if
regardless of the generation of Pokemon, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably I would prefer Let's Go.
Okay.
Because I think again it's the nostalgia thing.
Are you more inclined to buy Let's Go Sinnoh if it is a Let's Go game, or would you prefer?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'd want a more traditional. Do you know what I mean? Experience.
Yeah, but see, to me, the Let's Go game is a bit more traditional. I think it's. I know Let's Go Eevee Pikachu's Pokemon Yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is Pokemon Yellow.
Pokemon Yellow, but I think but I know it's a bit different if you look at they're very similar anyway, but you can tell the Sword and Shield are the new generations of Pokemon RPGs, but then with Let's Go, I think they still captured the Game Boy essence of it.
Okay, I'd like to rephrase what I just said. I'd prefer them. No, because it's still gonna. I want it to follow the formula of the mainline Pokemon games as opposed to Let's Go. I'd prefer that.
See, yeah, that's where I'm lost because I don't know what goes on there.
I mean, it's basically the same. It's just a bit different battle system. Should you fight in Let's Go or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you catch a Pokemon...
And it's as you would in Pokemon Yellow, Red.
When you catch Pokemon, it's more Pokemon Go,
Pokemon Go.
With the feeding and the berries and the...
Yeah, I do play Pokemon Go when I was at work and stuff like that, and I do. But I prefer that to just throwing the Pokeball and hoping it gets caught. There was a bit more to it.
I can appreciate that. So all about the hype train, Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Probably the biggest franchise in the world, to be honest with you.
One thing I didn't like about Let's Go series though was even though it's a good idea on paper, so like you can get your Pokemon Go Pokemon and just put it into Let's Go.
Yes,
I did it a few times. I'm like, there's no sense of achievement of training your Pokemon and bringing them up. It's like, oh, I've got a Zapdos here. I've just started that. Let's go. Well, I've just got to the place where you can trade. Put it in. I've got a Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Charizard.
I'm not cool with that. I'm cool with it. That seems a bit redundant. it just seems like cheese in the game a bit, and I'm not.
It is cheese in the game a bit.
I'm not about it.
But again, they've got the mechanics where because you've traded it in, it's not obedient to you immediately. I believe.
I can appreciate that. But yeah, Jam. Anything else to add? Pokemon, Let's Go. Pokemon is a thing.
No, but I would, if it is a Let's Go, I probably will buy it.
Would you potentially buy it if it's not a Let's Go? Is it off the table for you if it isn't a Let's Go game?
No, it's not off the table. It's
what you're more like
a Let's Go. I'd probably be more inclined to buy it off my own accord. If it's like a remake, like you say, I'd probably buy it for. I know you going on about it and recommending it, and Dan and whoever else saying, "Oh, it's the best one. You need to play it."
It's
FOMO.
Basically going after God, and I'm all about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the devil is Giratina, and space and time is Diagon Pog. It's bait. I'm 10 years old. You know what I mean? Just chill out. Do you know what I mean, though? But I really like it. It's cool. But anyway, that's it for Pokemon. There's a recommended read I've got for you, Jim. Are you familiar with Techland, who made Dying Light series?
No. I've heard of him, but I don't know. It's
like a first-person zombie parkour game. You'd like Dying Light, I think. I think you should play it.
I know what Dying Light is.
I think you should give it a go. You'd like it. Techland
a lot of people do play it, don't they?
Yeah, Techland made that game. Apparently, it's a shit. This is the first line of this article by Kirk McKeand from The Gamer. It just says, it's shit. Sorry for swearing, everybody. I'm nearly past the watershed, you'll have to forgive me. That's the kind of feedback developers at Techland get from their leaders. But yeah, I mean, apparently just got about how Techland's a shitty place to work, holds the management accountable. Apparently the HR person is the CEO's wife, so it would be hard to, if you got a problem
Isn't
with
that
him,
a conflict of interest?
I think it is, but apparently it's not, according to him. But give this a read.
You can sign
some business thing.
It's not. I can't remember what it is. You sign basically a conflict of interest disclaimer or waiver of rights. So if you say him and his wife, so his CEO, she's HR head, if they clash or something goes wrong, they can't hold the company liable or employees or something like that.
Like in The Office with
the love contract.
Yeah. No, the suing thing. When she goes to New York because she's suing them for about her breast.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, go and give them a click. It was a really good article. It goes deep. Read that. Jam.
Yeah.
I have an unpopular opinion.
It's not unpopular. Well,
it's not unpopular. It is just the. Jam, you're familiar with an anime called Dragon Ball Z?
Ish.
You may have heard of it. You may have dabbled here and there. I say this on the show a lot. The biggest complaint, Vegeta just gets so much. It just gets shafted all the time. Like, have you seen Resurrection F?
No. Yes.
Like spoilers
That's
for Resurrection.
Film, isn't it?
Yeah. Spoilers for Resurrection X, but Resurrection F, but Dragon Ball Z has the same fucking plot line anyway, so you know what's going to happen. I was watching that film. I was very excited. I was like, "This is it. Vegeta's finally going to have his moment. He's finally going to beat Lord Frieza." Then Goku just comes and just whack, and I'm like, "Right, that was the biggest." That was the biggest to Vegeta fans I've ever seen in my life. Do you know what I mean?
He's like the Ash of Dragon Ball Z.
I wouldn't say the Ash is the. Yeah. Well, Goku gets all. Right. Every Dragon Ball Z. Saga is the same, right? New threat comes. Goku gets the foot knocked out of him. He has to go and get healed somewhere. The rest of the team
hold the fort.
Yeah, the rest of the team hold the fort. Goku comes back, new form of Saiyan, bang, kills him. That's the gist of most Dragon Ball Z arcs. Not that I'm not slagging it off. I like it. You know what I mean? It's really good.
Yeah.
But here's my unpopular opinion about Dragon Ball Z. That wasn't it. Vegeta going Super Saiyan for the first time is way more hype than when Goku did it.
Yeah.
Goku was more of a spectacle, and it was what the series was edging towards, because Vegeta was like, has he got this power of Super Saiyan? Oh shit, he has. Frieza's dead. Spoilers for a fucking 25-year-old cartoon. But when Vegeta does it against Android 19, have you seen this episode? You must have seen this episode.
He doesn't go Super Saiyan in a fight, though, does he?
Yes, he just murders him.
No, but he first turns Super Saiyan whilst he's training on an asteroid.
Yeah, but that's a flashback when he turns Super Saiyan, and then he flashes back to when he does it.
Oh, do you mean when he openly goes, "Hey, look, I'm a Super Saiyan now"?
When it's shown on the show for the first time, I mean, not when he does it first time.
Okay, fair enough.
Because Dr. Joe and Android 19 are there, and they're all booting off, and Vegeta's just laughing, and it's like, oh. And he's like, he does that monologue of like, does an android like you? Tell me, does an android ever experience fear? And he just goes, boom, and I'm like, mate, 12-year-old me was going mental, like going, what's happening here? And is the Flash? Mate,
yeah, I agree.
Up your ass, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? That it's what he says as well. Like all out of the factory with no warranty and already broken or something. Mate, Vegeta's the one.
Vegeta's great.
Vegeta's the one.
Vegeta Smash.
And no, mate. I take Goku in Smash, but I'd rather have Vegeta as like an alt skin or something. If we're gonna go there,
Vegeta and have Goku as alt skin.
Yeah, you put in brackets next to me on proper like the Gohan going Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, see that's when I was thinking Vegeta going. Because I think Vegeta turning Super Saiyan for the first time on his own, training an asteroid, he's better than Goku going Super Saiyan. Because I remember logging in. I remember watching that episode and just like it was after the Frieza saga or something like that. Or
it's in the
after the Frieza saga, it's the Android saga, and you just had I think Vegeta was pissed off that Goku was Super Saiyan and he was training and that, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's Super Saiyan. That was quite cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 and just messing Cell up, like beating the Cell Juniors.
Really fuck Cell up, mate. Gohan gets shafted as.
Oh, Saiyaman, yeah, straight afterwards as well. But him taking out Cell Juniors and stuff was glorious.
I'm catching up with Dragon Ball Super because I missed it, and I've been playing Fighters a bit over the past few weeks, and I've just been like, yeah. It's cool. So, and his Gohan's in it. I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a wife and he's a businessman, and I'm like he was tipped to be like the one. Even in Fighters, Adult Gohan's a bastard. Do you know what I mean? Don't know if you remember Adult Gohan in Fighters, but
I do remember.
Yeah, I fucking remember. Prick. Not as. Stop talking about it, was it? Jam.
Yes.
It was Dan's turn for an unpopular opinion, for a Forgotten Gem today. However, I'm going to go over that. I will get to that one time. I will. But we keep going over. But Jam.
Yes.
Dan's unpopular opinion. You had yours preheated in the oven. I still haven't hit mine yet. You do have one for us, mate.
Yeah, it's quite an obvious one for me, actually. What? And I can't remember if I've done it before.
Don't mind, mate. Is it on the list?
Where's the list?
Do the thing. Tell me, and I'll tell you if it's on the list.
Where is it? Where's the list?
There's a doc. I'll send it you. Right there.
Oh, I've not added it to my thing, that's why.
Add it to your thing, mate. There you go.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, that's most of them. The ones I could find. But like,
I've not had it yet. We haven't had it.
Here you go, buzzing.
My forgotten gem.
Go ahead, mate.
That needs and should. Oh, hang on. There's more.
Don't let Bishop hear you finish that sentence, mate.
Okay, we've not had it. SSX Tricky.
Mate, have you not done this yet?
I can't believe I've not done this yet. This is one of the best sporting arcade games ever made. SSX3 was really, really good as well.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that was
Best 2.
PS3 one, right? SX3.
No.
No, that was just SSX. Bigger.
SSX, 4 of them was on the PS2. And then we got the SX on the PS3. We haven't had one since. I don't think the one on the PS3 did so well, but they took a more serious approach with it.
Yeah.
Like 1080 snowboarding and stuff like that. But the super wacky characters and stuff of SSX Tricky is what made it really good. And they kind of carried that through to SSX3, even though it made it like a more open mountain, like top to bottom and things like that. But SSX Tricky
is the
what
one.
I wouldn't. I mean, if someone come out with, we've remade it, but it's £100 game, fine.
You pay £100 for it?
Would see. After some gameplay and some stuff.
It won't be 100. It'd be like, I imagine it'd be 20, 30 quid.
Hopefully. Once upon a time, that was my Rocket League.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's got that one more go, or I can get that points. It's better than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
What's your favourite Pro Skater?
I'll
tell you what's wrong.
See, I'm with Pro Skater.
Because I played the Pro Skater game whilst I was playing this as well.
I think the correct answer for Pro Skater is probably Tony Hawk's 2, but my favourite's 3.
Yeah, my favourite's 3.
Yeah. I remember on the boat, the cruise ship. With the
ship was the best one.
Yeah, I agree. No, amount of times I put Ace of Spades on fucking straight up. Points, mate, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I loved.
But forgive me, Jam, SSX Tricky is only playable through emulation, right? You can't.
Possibly.
Yeah, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, you can't. Is it on Xbox backwards compatible?
I don't know. But that's the thing, it'd be so good. Even to not say remaster it, like if like Game Pass had it or something like that, or backwards compatible would be great. If it's because it wasn't on 360, it was on normal Xbox.
But I imagine you could have played it on normal Xbox. No, you could play it on 360 via backwards compatible, because that was backwards compatible with the Xbox. Now, but I imagine you can play it on Xbox One or Series X with backwards compatibility. I imagine you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a list of games. Give me 2 seconds.
Ugh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Put list in, mate. There we are. Let's go, boys. I'll tell you if it's backwards compatible right now. When my page decides to load. Give me a second. Jam. Whilst I'm having a mooch, it's quiz time, mate. Where are the games?
It's just me and you.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat as well wants to jump in, don't feel free. Anyone on YouTube.
Oh, I forgot about that game.
What game?
SSX Blur.
What is that?
Oh, that was on the Wii, wasn't it? That was the Wii one.
I got some bad news, Jam.
You can't play it on anything
else.
The
wrong SSX is backwards compatible.
It is.
SSX 3 is backwards compatible with Xbox One X Enhanced. Mate, you're straight that shot now. You're buying an Xbox One all day.
I've got an Xbox right here. If I get that working,
get on it, mate. Jam, quiz time.
Money. I'm sorry, it didn't work.
Shall we save the quiz for when Dan gets here? Or
we may as well. Yeah, I think
we'll save it.
That way.
Jam. No, in that case, thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure. Holding the fort about Daniel. Hope he's better for Thursday, but we'll see. What can I say? Are you streaming tomorrow? Or are you chilling?
I think I'm doing a Street Fighter stream at some point this week.
You're buzzing.
Playing, and whoever else wants to join. Oh, actually, that reminds me. straight after this, I'm gonna have to go and see if I can get Dan on Street Fighter 5.
Buzzing. Anyone wants to play Street Fighter 5, get in the Discord. But yeah. Thank you for joining, Jam. We'll be back Thursday, chilling. Now else to plug, have you? Anything else?
No.
Mate, I'm gonna go and eat pizza, I think.
I'm not eating yet. I'm gonna have to find something to eat as well.
Starving. But anyway, thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Keep it casual and all that.